Good morning, guys, and welcome to the Lucky Felt. My name is Todd Hoover, and I design roulette strategies for you guys to review and modify if you deem necessary. Today, I have a new system for you. Today, I call this one the Dormant Streets system, but I created a recovery plus betting progression that's a little safer than Fibonacci because you're basically playing 12 numbers or a dozen. You're just playing two double streets, so they'll split. You can use the Fibonacci if you want, but try my Recovery Plus. There'll be in the description below, there will be a table that'll show you the bet progression. It's easy to remember, and it's a lot lower than Fibonacci. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the channel, and if you know anybody that's interested in this information, please share it with them. And don't forget to look at each and every different strategy. In the descriptions, there'll be full details of how to play them. Okay? The Dormant Street system, let's get started. The strategy provides a structured, disciplined approach to roulette. It combines a specific bet selection method with a custom betting progression. Success is not guaranteed, as roulette is a game of chance, but this system enforces control and removes emotional decision making. Okay? We're going to be using the Recovery Plus betting plan. This is a negative progression system designed to be more efficient than Fibonacci for the 5-to-1 payout. Okay? And we'll go over that as we go through. So let's get started. So basically on the double street method, your betting method, you will exclusively use the double street bet, and you'll use two of them. And what you're going to do is you're going to determine by placing markers is the easiest way for me. I'll show you as we go through. You will determine what were the last or the longest two since they've hit double streets, and those are the two that you're going to play, and then you're going to start your progression. Now your progression chart for 15 attempts will go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 14, 21, 31, 47, 70. You can see it's less aggressive than the Fibonacci. However, if you do win one win, you will still be in profit. So let's get started with the system. Let me place my markers out there. So you're going to be looking at the double streets, and there's 6 of them, so they'll go from 1 to 6. So on the second double street, the 10 hit. So the first one, the 2 hit. The last one, the 35 hit. 16 hit. Oh, wrong street. There we go. And 18. So it looks like our two double streets are 19, 22, 25, 28. Okay? And you're spinning. Now you could use this on the roulette wheel because you'll have a lot more time to figure out what were the last two double streets to hit. And as you can see, we're up $40. We'll play this to $400 because we're using $10 as our unit. Okay, we won that. So all you do is go back when you win. You only have to remove the street that won, which is the 23. Okay, then you put your markers back out, so you know that one hit. Then you're going to go 10, 2, 10, 2, 35. So that leaves 13, 16. Okay, so then you go 13, 16, and there's your second double street. That's been the longest since it's hit. We're on our first spin. There's a 34. We lost that, so then we go to our second spin. So basically these 12 numbers have to go quite a while without hitting, and you figure eventually you will hit one. That's our second. So now we go to 2 on each. You can hit the double button just the first time on the first bet increase. After that, you have to add it in. Now we go to 3 on each. 3, 3. And as you can see, we don't really get too high in the progression. Eventually it'll come back and give us a win. And then now we go to 4. So it's $40 on each, or 4 units. And we're spinning. And we got a 36. So then we go to 6, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, and we're spinning. I usually get to 9 or 14, and then I usually win. There's a 27, and there's a win. $240. We didn't make it quite that high. We got $60 profit. So we can restart. So we take these. We know the 27 hits. So we remove that. We bring this down to 10. Okay. Let's place our markers. 27, 36, 9, and it's going to be 24. So it's going to be the first 12. The first section. Right there. And then we restart at $20 or $10 on each. There's an 11, that's 1. And we're respinning. This is a big gambler's fallacy system, thinking that numbers are due. Realistically, this thing could not hit these numbers for 100 attempts. Statistically, I think that would be almost impossible, but it is, with roulette being random, it can do anything it wants. As you see, it hits 0. So let's see how high we get up this time. So we're on 4 right now. Then we'll go to 6 if need be. And there's a 5. And there's a win. So now we're at $80. So we repeat the bet. We move down here to 10 on that one. 10. Take that one off. It hit. And let's see what the next one's be. 28, 34, 11. So you go 28, 34, 11. So that leaves 19 to 22. Capiche? Easy peasy. So now we're just playing the middle, the second street, or second dozen. And there's a 36. And if you look at this board, it's been a while since the second dozen is hit. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, it's got to miss 22 times. Now, can it? Yeah. But statistically, will it? I don't think so. And you see, we got the win. $40. There's 100. Rebet. Let's take this one off. Keep that one on. Change this to units for measuring. The reason I use dollar units, just in case the bet, I don't get it, because I use EBT machines. If it bets it, then it's only a few dollars. And I think I put that on 1013. Let me double. Well, we gotta wait till after the spin. No, I got it right. Okay. So there's your double streets. So that's the first spin we lost. Here's the second. And that's a 33. So now we go to 2 each for a $40 bet, 4 unit bet, because you can use dollars on this if you use electronic roulette. If you do, you make sure you use the one with the real wheel and ball. And we'll go to 3 each. We're playing that 7 to 19. Actually, it's 7 to 21. And let's see how long this can go without hitting those numbers. Can it go 25 attempts? Okay, 36. Okay, so now we're going to be at 6, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, and we're spinning. Come on, double streets. There's a 4. We missed that. So now we're going to go to 9. Okay. We go 6 to 9. Then we go to 14 if need be. There's a 2. Okay, so then we go to 14. Let's see if the RTP is starting to figure out what I do. Usually I get to about 14 and then I win. Here's a 15, so that's a win. It's holding true to form. We're at 140. Rebet. We won the 15, so we know that's coming off. Okay, we know this is going back down to 10. Okay, put our markers out. 15 hit, 24 hit, 36 hit, and 28. So that means we're playing 19 to 22, and we're spinning. We're up 140. Here's a 33. That's one loss. And we're respinning. And we got a 16. That's going to be a second loss. So now we go to 2 each. And we're spinning. And we got a 22. I think that's a win. And it is. Excellent. $80. We're up 180. And let's go and let's take this off. Let's clear the bets. Easier to do it that way. And 22 hit. So 16's hit. And 33's hit. And put it like that. 15's hit. So that leaves 2. Okay, so the 25-28 is where we're going to be. Here's our $20 bet. We're up 180. We'll play this to 400. And there's 1. And here's bet number 2. And that's a 29. And that's a win. Okay, excellent. So we just take that one off. Let's mark it. As 35, we mark it. 22, we mark it. And 15. So we're playing the first double, or the first dozen, it looks like. The 1, 4, 7, 10 double streets. And we're going. Here we go. 13, that's 1. And you can see it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opportunities to hit. We've got minimum 10 tries, so it has to miss 17 in a row. That first dozen. That's 2. So we add 1 to each. And there we go. That's an 11, guys. Here's 240. Rebet. Let's take that off. Let's take that. Clear that. Put a 710 there. 13 hit. 29 hit. Cover that up. 35 hit. So we're betting 19 to 22 again. Okay. So 19 to 22. Okay, and we're spinning. That's our first spin. We're at $240. And that's a 2. I think that's a win. Excellent. Okay, rebet. Let's take this off. Let's mark this to 11, 13, 29. So we're playing the last one. There you go. And we're spinning. We're at $280. I really do like this Recovery Plus progression, guys. You tell me what you think about it. You compare it to Fibonacci. I think it gives you a couple extra spins as you move down the scale, and that's what I like. More attempts to get back to profit. And let's put this, and we add 1 to each, so we're at the third attempt. 2 units on each. That's a 6, so that's going to be a miss. So now we go to 3 units on each. And we're spinning. Then we're going to go 4, 6, 9, 14, 21. As soon as we need it. Okay, so we're at 3 units each. So now we go to 4 units each. And we're spinning. And what do we get here? There we go. That's going to be a winner, I think. Oh, no, we missed it. Okay, let's go again. So now we're going to go to 6 units each. Sandwich that number, didn't we? Between our 2 double streets. Okay, there's 11. So now we're going to go to 9 numbers each, or 9 units, which is, we're using $10 as our unit, so it's $90 on each. And 27, and that's another loss. So now we're going to go to 14 on each. And we're spinning and see what we're getting. There's a 20, and there's a win. $560. We're at $320. Rebet. Let's clear our bets. We know we're going to be on the 31-34. Let's put our markers out. 22, the one hit. 27, that one hit. 11, that one hit. 29, 15. Okay, so we're going to be on, it looks like we're going to be on the first and last double street again. And we're at $20, almost there. We're at 320, trying to get to 400. And we got a 12, that's a miss, so we rebet 1 unit. And we're spin. This is our second attempt. And there's a 3, I think we got a win. And we did, excellent. So we put our $10 marker up there. We know that hit, we know the 12 hit, so the first dozen's out. 20 hit over here, 27 hit, so we're going to be playing 13 to 16. Just like that. Okay? Guys, the more you play this, the easier it is to find your bets. Here's 1. Here's our second attempt at 1. And 26. And we missed that, so now we're going to add 1 unit to each, and we'll be at 2 units for a $40 total bet. 22. And that's a miss. So now 1, 2, 3. I like it because it moves. I like systems that the numbers move around. You're not playing a system where eventually you're going to get into a losing streak because it keeps missing the same numbers you're betting on. This way you're moving numbers around. You're moving your bets around. So we're at $40 each because we did lose. Okay, just wanted to make sure. And we're spinning. And there's a win. 160. We're at 360. So we rebet. We know we're going to be at that 31-34. Let's put our markers out. So we're going to say 16 hit, and then we're going to go 28 hit, and then we're going to go 22 hit. So we're going to be on number 1. We're back to these two again. Let's spin. Back to the outside numbers. There's an 11. That's 1. Oh, I didn't make the bet, guys. Sorry about that. And it'll probably win. And it did. So let's rebet. Let's change the marker out because I was an idiot. Let's remark where we need to be. 11, 16, 28. So we're going to be on 19 to 22. And we only get 1 attempt, and then we have to move up because we lost the last one. That was my fault for not placing the bet. But we got the win anyway. Okay, there's 40. We're at 380. We only need $20. Okay. There's 1-4, 11 hit, 35 hit, 16's hit. So we're going to be on 25-28. Okay. Okay, let's get this win. We'll be at $400. You guys tell me what you think about the system. If you like it, dislike it, how you could improve it, what you think about my Recovery Plus system. Compare the Recovery Plus system to Fibonacci. See which one you like better. Fibonacci is going to make you more money as you move up the ladder of your bets, as your bets increase in size, as opposed to mine, but you'll get more betting opportunities with mine as opposed to Fibonacci. Okay, so Recovery Plus, look at it. You can also use that Recovery Plus if you're playing like Fibonacci dozens. Call it Recovery Plus dozens. It should work the same for you guys. Okay, there's a loss. So now we're going to go to 40 each, or 4 units. $18. Barely missed it. So now we're going to go to 6. How many times can we go without hitting these numbers? See, the last time the number looked 16, is 16 hit? Okay, so it's been at least 9 opportunities. And we have at least 10 more. So can it go 20 without hitting what we want? Let's see. Rebet. Because we're almost to profit. So now we'll go to 9. And we're spinning. Get to our $400. There we go, 360. There's our $400 win, guys. Again, this is Dormant Streets. You're playing the 2 double streets. That's the longest as this hit. And you're using my Recovery Plus method as your betting progression. You could also use Fibonacci. And again, I do want you to compare this with Fibonacci. But you guys tell me what you think about the system. Leave some comments. Thank you for viewing. I really appreciate it. And then you guys have a fantastic day, and look forward to having one for you soon, another one for you soon. Bye.